I'm gonna do something that they can just look at and know exactly.
Do you think that's gonna push your team at all? I'm doing a morph. That's what I'm gonna do. Shows a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You can't pull off a face.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time for them to figure it out.
What's Jeremy gonna do, man?
Add spaceships and I don't know.
What's he gonna do? He's gonna not have excuses.
Once you do your blacks, they can shit any way they want to. What do you think, bro?
It's gonna be crazy, dude.
I think my boys are gonna but oh well.
Finalists, you will each be assigned a master canvas and have a total of 35 hours to tattoo a back piece. The style and subject are completely up to you.
Oh my, it's a wrap, son.
But to win the title of Ink Master, it will not be that easy.
Oh.
You must also face off at the finale with one final 6-hour tattoo.
Oh.
Every fighter needs someone in their corner, so for this fight, you must tag team tattoo with your coach.
Oh my God, bam!
But that's not all.
Oh, no.
Why would it be, right?
Your fate isn't completely in your own hands.
Goddamn.
The opposing team will determine the style and subject that you and your coach must tattoo.
Holy.
Team Christian, what style and subject must Tony and Clean tattoo?
Black and gray, realistic, woman, and skull morph.
I don't do skull morph, lady heads, and black and gray realism. It's just never been my strong point. But it ain't gonna trip me up. I learn fast.
All right, the final 6-hour tag team tattoos have been set. Your master canvas tattoo and your tag team tattoo stand between you and $100,000.
For the last 6 hours, the 3 finalists have been tag team tattooing with their coaches, and guess what? Their time is almost up. In fact, want to count it down with me? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Machine's down. No more ink. All right, Tony and Clean, you're first. Come on up.
This tattoo is really slick. I really like the way that you guys accent the skull, the top of the brow, where the actual eye is on the right side. It really puts a nice balance to the tattoo. The tattoo is really smoothly executed.
Not only does this look like one artist did it, it's pretty rock solid.
The detail in the eyes and the lips give it the beauty of the face. You also have enough of the skull in there to let the toughness of the skull show through without ruining the whole tattoo. And this thing is smooth as ice everywhere.
Thank you very much. Tony and Tipper, the judges have decided. Tony, you have also earned a spot in the top 2.
To earn the title of Ink Master, artistry is your greatest weapon.
Artistry to me is the ability to take a concept that's in your mind and put it down onto paper. It's essentially an artist's fingerprint. It's what makes you unique.
And because art has no gender, your art must speak for itself.
I'm cool with that.
So today, your tattoos will be judged blind.
Yeah.
You'll have 6 hours to tattoo any subject in any style.
So no excuses.
I wanted to more focus on like a girl face morphed into a skull or something like that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
We did it.
I know, right?
Y'all ready for this?
Oh, God.
All right, guys. Today we're testing artistry and we're judging blind.
That's my favorite part of this whole thing. You don't know who did what, and this is completely as brutally honest as can be.
Hope y'all ready for a long distance ass kicking.
Wow.
That was a bad wow.
That's cool.
Oh!
Yes!
Okay.
The line work here is great. Nice color palette with the purple, pink, and the blue.
Great illustration at the drawing table and a strong finish.
I think this is one of our girls based on the color palette.
There are girly colors.
Maybe Holly?
Maybe this is creepy Jason.
I don't think so.
Next tattoo, please.
Finally.
One of the things I love the most is the front teeth, how they very gradually become less and less transparent as you get closer to the mouth.
There is some nice shading in it, but that top bold line that goes across up there looks a little bit shaky.
I know whose shading this looks like.
If you say fawn, I'm gonna flip out.
I'm not.
Okay, good.
Ashley's black and gray looks like this black and gray. Good job, Ashley.
Today you're being judged on your artistry with a blind critique.
Ta-da!
There he is.
There he is.
The color palette on this, I thought one of the ladies did it.
It's a color palette I generally use for tattoos on women.
Let's move on to the next one. Fawn.
What about the line up top? Was that something that had a hiccup and you had to hit it again?
Honestly, yeah.
Other than that, man, we love the tattoo.
Today, you must tattoo an anatomical heart morph. Each canvas today wants an anatomical heart morphing into another image. You must use artistry to make the two images flow together perfectly. To win this competition, it's not enough to just be a technical tattooer. You must also have the artistry to draw appealing images. And these tattoos are a perfect test.
Morphing the heart. Be interesting. Making two images merge together in the same tattoo is a very difficult thing. You really have to be able to make one flow seamlessly into the other. It's not something you can do unless you're able to draw.
In this elimination tattoo, each of you will be tattooing against two other artists. 3 artists must tattoo the same subject. 1 artist will win and 2 will lose.
I'm excited about this one.
Poor Duffy kind of just got stuck in the middle of 2 amazing artists going head-to-head. At this point, it's the first time Craig has ever been challenged by a real tattoo artist, and I need to put him in his place.
Coming for you, Craig.
The tattoo's looking awesome. I'm stoked on it.
Instead of just mashing the heart and the clock together, my goal is to make it look like the clock and heart pieces are made out of each other. I've gone head-to-head with Eric once and I lost. This is my chance to prove I'm a better artist than him. And Tyler has been doing boring tattoos, so I have to prove that I'm here to stay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is it. Time is up. Machine's down. No more ink.
Oh, that is sick.
Today, you had to create anatomical heart morph tattoos that show your artistry. Each of you tattooed against 2 other artists, and we will directly compare your work. 1 of you will win, and 2 of you will lose. Chris, you tattooed against Craig and Duffy. Your tattoo here is amazing. You went the extra mile with adding the flames.
Technically, you obviously know what you're doing. Super smooth, super saturated. The outlines are great. The transition is really good between the grenade and the heart.
You really got the morph idea and really ran with it. The artistry here is very well done. It's a beautiful tattoo.
Thank you. Between Chris, Craig, and Duffy, we have to declare a winner. I look at these 3 tattoos and I see incredible detail, incredible texture in Craig's tattoo. Just when I look at Chris's tattoo, it's just so
Way more dynamic.
night and day more dynamic.
Chris.
Chris.
Winner of this head-to-head challenge is Chris. Congratulations, man. Katie. There are some really nice little details. The gears are really nice, the hands are really nice. The morphing part, I was hoping to see more of, where we're seeing the texture of one item transitioning into the other item, but it is readable.
It does look like a mechanical heart, but you did something chaotic with it that is exciting to look at. You took a big risk with the design, which I think the other artists didn't do with their designs. You deconstructed the clock and you combined it with the heart in a really cool way.
Thank you.
We have to debate a win here between Eric, Tyler, and Katie. I have to go with the one that I think is the most interesting, which is Katie's.
Katie's is by far the most dynamic.
Katie.
Winner of the head-to-head challenge is Katie. Congratulations. Matt, you tattooed against Dave and Cruzman. This line is beautiful. I love the hair. I love the details in the whiskers, in the eyes, the textures that you got in the ventricles and the elements in the heart that are morphing out of this thing's head.
You grabbed what the challenge was and you drew something. Every part of the heart you fragmented and made it look to be a part of that lion's head. It's great. I love it.
Between Cruzman, Dave, and Matt, Do we have a winner?
When you get really close and look at the details and look at the technical ability, it's clear that Matt took his time and did really smooth techniques. Go with Matt.
I'm gonna go with Matt.
I have to go with Matt.
Winner of the head-to-head challenge today is Matt. Today, we're testing Finesse. For this elimination tattoo, you must step up your game and match your coach.
Oh my God.
Coaches, you must each create a line drawing that you and the artists on your team will tattoo on separate canvases at the same time, giving a true head-to-head comparison.
What?
Coaches, the style and subject are completely up to you. You will have no input from your team, but your design decisions can make or break them. Artists, fail to match the master, and you will be up for elimination.
How are we gonna match our master when he's doing the drawing? He's gonna understand it, he's gonna know where to shade, he's gonna know where to put the details. You're basically coming into it blind.
You will have 6 hours to complete your tattoo. All right, guys, head to the loft while your coaches design.
Okay, man. Kill it. I'm gonna do something that they can just look at and know exactly.
Do you think that's gonna push your team at all? I'm doing a morph. That's what I'm gonna do. Shows a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You can't pull off a face.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time for them to figure it out.
What's Jeremy gonna do, man?
Add spaceships and I don't know.
What's he gonna do? He's gonna not have excuses.
Once you do your blacks, they can shit any way they want to. What do you think, bro?
It's gonna be crazy, dude.
I think my boys are gonna but oh well.
I knew it.
You don't seem excited, bro.
Huh?
You don't seem excited.
No, yeah. Honestly, I'm ready to smack Steve right now. It's a girl's face morphed into a skull with like a little demon head off the backside. Who else knows how to do this but him? Bro, congratulations, you was here.
Just have fun, dude.
I have to tattoo this weird-ass design that Steve made, but you know what? I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna show finesse by adding my style and still making it match Steve's. I wanna make the tongue and the demon flow through the design. I wanna make the tears of the woman dripping through the whole thing. That way I could show off more of what I could do.
Rolling.
I'm gonna fight Steve tonight.
I think you should.
This is probably the worst day that I've had this whole competition. Steve's design doesn't cater to his team at all. Is the chin supposed to connect to the skull? Like, is there no chin? Does it melt into the skull? I'm having a hard time, but I gotta stay focused, apply this tattoo well, and just hope it stacks up to what Steve does.
What are they doing over there?
Good.
Totally different takes.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
I was kind of nervous, but dude.
That's dope. Man, you come out. Good job.
Today, you had to prove that you can tattoo at the level of a master. You were being tested on finesse. Team Steve, you're up. Rolly.
You had a lot of questions to answer in this tattoo, and I would say most of them you did pretty well with. You have beautiful details in the eyes. The smooth skin shading you have in the girl, I really like it, but the demon itself, there's a couple of areas where the shading gets away from you, like from the bridge of the nose, just really flat.
I wanted to give it a different texture. I never tattooed a demon before.
Having to pull these textures and these looks with no reference, it's obvious that Steve's tattoo is the toughest ask for the team.
Jeremy. The woman's face is beautiful. Where you lose me is in the demon. The demon, to me, is really tonal. It has kind of a messy feel to it, and there's some contrast issues.
In the stuff that comes off the cheek, which would be a horn or whatever, that's a huge missed opportunity for some texture. But I like the additions that you made, creating this forked tongue down the middle and the drips that drip down over the skull. Being creative and adding to something is a great move.
Let's take a look at the master's tattoo. Steve.
You get so many different tones of dark, the really deep inset blackness in the eyes, and then those little dark pits of even darker, richer black. This thing really has a lot of depth to it.
This has a ton of texture. You can feel what's going on in here if you run your finger over it. Giving this to your team made them step up, but was a true test.